Hello, everyone. It's your man, Spin Nation here, Sean Patrick Nolan. How you doing, guys? It's Tuesday night lights from Assiniboia. Hope everyone's doing great. Had a great weekend. I just got back from the Parks Derby. Great weekend down there with my friends in Parks. We got a big cotillion win there by our friends Dave Anderson and Tom Ryan's Clico, and then a very impressive win by Aza. So that was a great weekend down there. Beautiful weather, great hospitality. Saying to everybody, Colin, what's happening, buddy? 6 months for Paco Lopez. We won't be seeing him till next year. Happy 2026, Paco. That seems like a little bit of a steep thing, if you will. But yeah, be interesting to see what the logic is between and that. I guess he did not follow the terms of his parole or whatever that is, Colin. I don't know yet. We have to find out what the details are on that. I know he has appealed, but we will see if that sticks and comes to fruition or not. But we are 11 minutes away from our friends at Assiniboia Race 1. And we got an interesting race first here. A 5.5 furlong maiden claiming purse 10,000 for maiden fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up 3-year-olds. And we have a field of 6. And the intriguing, I can already tell, we got Bobby Jackson in the house. We got Bobby D. I think Bobby D's got exacta box 2-3 with 4, 5, 6. Good luck, my man. Felipe's in the house. What's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, 4 is the first time starter. Exactly. Do I trust him? Very interesting. Not often do you see game winner babies up here in Assiniboia out of a broken vow mare. So there's some interesting breeding there for a first timer in Assiniboia for sure. Let's see who else we got. Bobby Jackson. What's up, my man? How are you? Colin's just getting back from hockey. Hope the team did well. We got Neil in the house. How are you, buddy? We got Jay Worm. Love to see it. Nick is in the house. What's up, buddy? Let's get it tonight, bud. Great weekend in Parks and ready to go. Yeah, we got Stevie G. How are you, buddy? Great. Thank you for joining us tonight. Love it. Already 46 in the house. Not even 9 minutes to post. Coming up here. Yeah, we got a field of 6 here. Let us know who you guys like. This is an interesting race for sure. Definitely the one. 4 is definitely the one where we have to start with is the 7-5 favorite. It's Whitehall and Nault, and they're only 30% on the meet, so not too shabby. Whoa! Nick hit 2 back-to-back pick 5s at Belmont this weekend. Way to go, Nick! That's fantastic. Bring your luck into here tonight, buddy. That's awesome. Way to go. Yeah, A2 Thoroughbreds, Michael Nault. A couple of workouts on the track. Nothing out of the big, but sometimes there are trainers that just don't have their horses work out stellar. But 33% first-time starters, 30% on the dirt, 31% sprint, 50% in maiden claiming. So these are all areas that Mr. Nault excels at, if you will. So definitely a strong play. But if you don't think, can we find someone else to maybe beat him? So let's try it out. And both Kurt and Stretch say absolutely. Malathot says Sire 6% first timers. Yep, game winner. Yep, absolutely. And that could be one that why we try to beat them. So let's go through the field here. We have Saturday's Darlin, Judy Hunter, and Pruitt down there in the rail, and they both pick her third. Interesting. She's 8-1 right now. Not bad workouts. 2 out of 8, 2 out of 7, 1 out of 2. A little work, probably a little, I would say probably a little maintenance work there, 3 out of 3, but not bad. The rail is always a tough spot breaking first. However, in the field of 6, I don't give that as much thought as like a race at Saratoga where you have 10, 11 horses and you're down the rail. Gives you much more flexibility in just the field of 6 to kind of get off it and establish some position. The 2 is She's Fierce, and 9-5 in the morning line, 4-1 on the board. And this horse, I mean, it's been working in Keeneland, and 2 out of 3, 21, 5 out of 13, not bad. I get to Assiniboia, 4 out of 5. Mike Taphorn is 22%, first time with trainer. Ran a 5th at Hawthorne with Jared Ludwig, but was the favorite, just faded on the turf. So this is kind of a mystery, but again, you don't see too many Stanford animals up here and bred by Tommytown Thoroughbreds. So 4-1 could definitely be a overlay on this guy if her, I apologize if she does anything. The 3, My Little Tootsie, again, another Judy Hunter horse here, Ronaldo Cumberbatch. This horse showed not much. It was greenly on the inside, but dramatically improved on the 2nd in September. And interesting, in just 13 days brings it back. So obviously, thinking the horse is very good right now, bringing it right back. So My Little Tootsie, a reload animal, very, very popular sire up in Canada, especially at Woodbine Reload. A lot of winners. Usually don't win first time. Reloads are not known as first time starters, but this is the 3rd time, so that's usually right in their wheelhouse there. The 4, again, dearly departed, 6%, $14,000 purchase for these guys, and starting at a $7,500 claimer. That could be sink or swim, really, with this one. Not quite, has a lot of workouts. So this horse definitely has had definitely quite a bit of tighteners. So should be at least ready to run. The question is, how will he run? The 5 is Forget the Roses, and that's our Hewitt for Sherry Lang, and they are just 0 for 2, but only 2 mounts. So that's not a in-rim 3rd last time, in speed, even finish. And was bet at 5-1, so did get some money there for sure. And the 6 is our long shot, and that's Sundance Sally, Mr. Knights for Maria Stanford. And this horse was in the Manitoba bred races and didn't run that great. And now decides to get into a open one, so that's a little bit interesting. So that's a little bit puzzling there for sure. So I think he's going to really have his work cut out for him. Let's see. Yep. So Bobby D's got a Saver Exacta box 563. Like it, Bobby. So we're just 3 minutes to post. Let us know who you guys like out there, man, friend. And we got the mayor of Turfway. He is, thank you. Hit that like button. So appreciate it. Yeah. He's getting ready for just days away now from the Keeneland meet. And just a couple of months away from his favorite place, Turfway Park, which is exciting. So great to see you, Mayor, as always. Curtis Annette, how are you, buddy? Trifecta 4 all. Okay. There we go. Like it. Just kind of formulating the ticket here, if we will. Let's see what we got here. I think everybody would agree here. The 2 is kind of the real mystery kind of horse here. 9-5. I mean, was bet down to 2-1 on the turf. So somebody clearly thought this horse had some ability. Um, Absolutely faded, folded like a lawn chair. But has had some good workouts at Keeneland, so and does have a race under your belt, and not many Stanford animals are up here, so that's an interesting, yeah. Okay, so Neil's got a try box 325. Very interesting. Yep, I like that, my friend. I'm trying to see what the exact this pay here. See what we got here. Doubles. I do think it kind of goes to the middle of the field. It's kind of my instincts there. 1 minute to post. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, my friends. Trying to see what we're going to be doing here. Okay, so let me see here. 3-2 pays. I forget either for dollar or for. Let's see here. Jenny Mack, how are you, my friend? Always great to have you. Got exacta box 1256, winning place in the 1 and 2. Bring it home, Jenny. Let me see here quickly here. Okay, let's see. Dollar. Okay, there we go. All right, James White's got a buddy. Got a 2, 3, 4 with 5 with 1, 6. Good luck, James. Yes. Brian McCarthy. Brian Hernandez. Thank you, Curtis, my man. He is yeah. The Cleveland Guardians are unreal, Kevin, and yes, they are closing in on us every second of the way. Brian Hernandez, yes, our boy, speedy recovery, 7 broken ribs, liver damage, but hopefully he will be better soon. Brian, if you're anybody who's with Brian, give us our thoughts, love, and prayers. One of the nicest men, not just a great jockey, an even better gentleman, and a great father. So, obviously, our thoughts and prayers go to our man. It's sad, obviously, Torpedo and Mystic Dan will need new riders for the first time, but that's the least of our problems right now. We just want him to get better and healthy. So, Brian. And there's our man Riders Up, Tim. How are you, buddy?
Yes, we do. Well said, Sean. Well said for Brian. No, not for the year, James. Basically, they're saying right now, believe it or not, I thought this could be a lengthy one. They're actually saying 6 to 8 weeks is what they said yesterday. So he had a procedure today to stabilize his ribs. And according to what he himself posted, it was the first post for him. There have been posts from his wife and other people, but he said he's looking forward to getting home. And I can imagine that he wants to get home to Jamie and the kids. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tim, do you want to take this one, or do you want to want me to
go ahead? I'm coming in so late. I will say that just to let you know right off the top, I handicapped. I had 3, 4, 5.
Okay. You know what? Let's do that, my friend. I'm going to do a $2 exacta box 3, 4, 5.
Let's do it.
Start out.
What's up, Nick?
Nick hit 2 pick 5s this weekend at a Big A.
Wow, way to go, Nick! Congratulations.
Yeah, Jenny Mack, he will be back before Paco. Yes, he certainly will.
That's funny right there.
The new 3-year-old will be back before.
Jenny coming from the top rope.
Yeah, I love it. And she gave a perfect elbow smash right to Paco.
Look, we got the matching shirts going on, Sean.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. She even gave him the whip. Exactly. And Ryan Gallivan, what's up, buddy? My Boston boy. How are you?
We're doing a 3-horse box here for the exact $12. Will be just a bankroll.
Yep. 3, 4, 5.
I expect us to keep the hot streak rolling from Thursday night.
Yes.
Out of 7 races, we cashed in the last 4 straight.
Yep, exactly. Let's keep it going.
What's up, Brian? We got some decent sized fields tonight for Assiniboia, Sean.
Yeah, absolutely we do. Well, now what's good is that you got the claiming races make it tougher, but now that they're down to a lot of claiming horses and the allowance horses have gone away, you know, that it makes it tricky, but Pruitt's on the rodeo right now with the 1. He's excited to run. She's excited to run, excuse me.
Saturday's Darlin.
One of the first volume here.
11. Mike, I'm on an 11.
His first into the gate. She's fierce. Next to go in.
It's getting close, folks. It's getting close. How many days now, Tim?
Next Friday is opening day.
Next Friday. Hey, Rick, how are you, buddy?
10 days.
Wow, unbelievable! Getting close.
Yeah, I'll be hooking up with our friend Keith next weekend. He'll be in.
Yeah, fantastic.
She's fierce. Once she is in the starting gate, the first gates will be closed.
Oh.
3.
What's the lowest on the scale, Mike? No, listen, seriously. When it comes around time for Turfway, I'm an 8 for Turfway.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love Turfway.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready for Turfway yet. Look, I'm really excited to see that new paddock area will be open.
Dearly departed.
I want to go check all that out. See all my friends at Keeneland.
Is the construction finally done, or is it?
It is.
Oh wow! Okay, good. There you go.
Yeah. So that whole thing is supposed to be opening. They have been touring people through there and press tours and everything. So.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Now she is
supposed to be pretty grand, I hear.
Awesome.
I mean, it doesn't match up with the Churchill paddock, but
now just waiting on
right, but still
nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, Mike, I hear it's going to be up for opening weekend.
And they're off.
And they're off.
Slow to break was number 4, Dearly Departed.
Wow, the first time started.
Antonio blew the brake.
And captures the lead by 2 lengths. My Little Tootsie will be chasing her in second, back in third. She's fierce. Then it's Forgot the Roses to the outside. Dearly Departed starting to move up, and the trailer will be Sundance Sally. 24 seconds, the opening quarter. And Saturday's Darlin nursing the lead by 2. My Little Tootsie in an all-out drive from second. Back in third.
Give me the 3 and 5.
Trying to move up on the outside. Forgot the Roses. Dearly Departed. Hugging the rail. They hit the head of the
Get that 5 up at 11-1. Come on, 5.
Darlin has increased the lead to 3.
Come on, 3 and 5. Look at Antonio coming up the rail.
4 coming up the rail too.
On the inside, and My Little Tootsie.
Get past the 1. Here we go. Get past the 1. There we go.
Grabs the rail.
There you go. Okay.
There we go. 4-3.
4-3.
4-3.
He's losing.
How much the best was that horse?
Oh my, by far. By far. As soon as I always tell people, and Tim knows this, I always say this: when Antonio's sticking near the rail, he means business. You know, he means total business.
Yeah, I thought that horse was really interesting, Sean, because if you look, right, this horse was bred at the Frankfurt Park Farm. So this is a Kentucky horse. And if you look at the first two works, they're at the thoroughbred training track, which the thoroughbred training track is there in Lexington. And so a lot of the good horses from Keeneland go out there, and a lot of the Kentucky horses, especially early on. Yeah, it was interesting that horse goes from Lexington, Kentucky to Assiniboia.
Yeah, no, not a trip you'd often,
No, not at all.
This horse, that horse just gave everybody is Zach a 5-second head start at least.
Yeah, so look, here's the crazy thing, Sean. This can't be right. The 4-3 exacta, it's the lowest. It's paying 15 for 2. I mean, that was just paying $22 like 1 minute ago. That's why I did it. And now it's paying 14. Yeah, Felipe, it was chalky, but we'll take our $3 and move on to the next race. Now the other night we were up 10 cents after the first race.
Okay, everybody, it's Marv. Hey, Marv Beatty. Whitehall's a bad man. Exactly.
Hey, look, he needed that, because if you look at what happened last week, basically they went into the week and he was tied atop the top of the leaderboard with Bino. They both had 40 wins, right? Going into last week, Sean. Going into tonight, from 40 last week, Whitehall had 41. And Bino had 49. He got 9 wins to Whitehall's 1 last week.
Wow.
So I figured Whitehall might be on it this week, because if he's going to compete in these last few weeks, he's going to have to make up some wins.
And ridden to victory by Antonio Whitehall. Time for the 5.5 furlong.
Exactly. Paying. Let's see what it pays. It pays 5. Oh, look at that. So you know what we'll say? Call.
Race 1 is official in the upcoming second race. Number 3, Pino.
But we'll take it though. We'll take it. Still beats us.
Yeah, look, we're 1 race in. They went chalk, and we're $3.10 up after 1. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? Yeah, I'm guessing she's claimed, Kathleen. I would have to think a game winner out of a broken vow. If someone doesn't claim this thing, I'll be shocked. Let's see. 50-50 draw, current pool.
Yeah, 7,500.
Yeah.
I would guess she was claimed.
Well, we'll see if anybody has the
nice little first time starting filly.
Unless A2 has pull over on and says, "Don't claim our horses."
Yeah, I mean, you get an operation like that, and you never know what goes on behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if anyone was claimed.
Sean, that's 5 races in a row on the channel.
That's 5 races. Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Let's keep it rolling.
That 5 was coming for a little bit there. I thought the 5 was maybe going to get involved there too.
Exactly. Did finish 4th, so I mean, our 3 were right there, 1st, 2nd, and 4th.
Okay.
And the 5 was the one we really wanted. The 5 was 11-1.
Right, exactly. See, folks, how hard is it to win the first race? Exactly. There you go. All right. So, second race, my friend. This will be yours. We'll switch the order tonight. I like it. All right. 7 furlongs, claiming purse 10,000. 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races or which have not won a race in 2025. Yeah, 5 in a row, Bob. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Bob, we keep counting until we lose and we stop counting.
Yeah. Look at this, Neil. I give you credit. Look at this. Whitehall actually sat this horse well. Excellent ride. First time I have witnessed it. Excellent, Neil. Love it. Love it. Well done, my friend. Well done. All right. And we have a full field of 7 here. Tim? Question for y'all. Now that with Paco out, does that change Bookham Dano's chances? No, he's still a great horse. And Nick, he's not going to the Breeders' Cup according to his connections. So
Yeah.
that's not a thing that they have to consider now. I actually was at Saratoga for his last race, and I talked to the young owner, who's absolutely great. And he said those were 3 really hard races in a row for him. So they're trying to give him a little break, because he said he was all out, and he won, but he was all out in all 3. So we'll see.
Yeah, John, I was actually going to say that even with Paco out for 6 months, they're going to take a little break. They're not going to do the Breeders' Cup. I'm not sure that if he misses anything, he misses more than a race.
Yeah.
It's hard to say exactly what they're doing. I mean, are they going to shoot for, Pegasus Cup or something? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, what's next?
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Felipe's already ready to go. Okay, let's get him. 5, 6, and leg 2. Okay, love it there, Felipe. Look at that. The energy. Felipe brings the energy. I love it. Okay, here we go. Here are our picks. Okay. This was an interesting race, I thought, in terms of I thought the favorites were a little vulnerable, especially with the 6 and his rider, Tim.
I'm playing against the 6.
One Ronald Ali, exactly. Now
I'm playing against the 6.
Exactly. His horse does stand a chance. I actually have him 3rd. So I do have him.
I do too. I mean, I thought he was going to take a lot of money and potentially be the favorite, although, the 5 looks better. But I do agree that it's hard to keep him out completely. But I put him 3rd.
Yeah, exactly. I actually have, believe it or not, a upset pick here. I actually have the 4, Kentucky Jake, in Whitehall, trying to go for the daily double here together. 7 furlongs is Whitehall's kind of bread and butter. And if you look, even with Bino, I mean, he was running an allowance 18,000 non-winners 2 against Green Amazon, Golden Diversion, and Wicked Black Bullet. I mean, those horses would all be 1 to 100 versus this, and so in the 2 7 furlong races hasn't run that bad. A 5th, and the 7th obviously was not a great one, but that was against McCaig, who's running En Del Vecchio and Prairie Drifter. All 3 are running tonight, and all 3 are in very good form. So at least he's so I thought the 4 could maybe with the Whitehall, since Whitehall's gotten on, he's become much more consistent. So I thought maybe for an upset, maybe this horse could upset the apple cart. 2nd, I was the 5. Better make that 2. Larry Sizik and Stevenson. Thought this horse ran a very nice 3rd. Also interesting, Whitehall gets on the 4, and that's why I thought that was interesting too. But I thought this horse, Stevenson's ridden this horse before, knows it, has ridden him very well against much better. I think this 5 is going to be really tough here. And the 6, Silver Jaguar, Mike Taphorn, Ron Ali, very solid 20% together. 5, 6 for 11 on the course. Does like to get checks. So I thought I put him in for 3rd. So I have 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, look, I really wanted to try. I wasn't going to take the 6. We all know that.
Yeah.
I really wanted to try to beat the 5 here, and I went through like trying to make my case for every one of these horses, and the one that I landed on that I thought had the best chance here was the 4. But the more I looked at it, I just couldn't get there. So I did stick with the 5 on top here.
Yep.
I think the 5 is the one to beat for sure, especially at the distance. I think if you look at the races, and this was what made me go here. I think that the 5 is going to like the 7 furlongs more than the 4.
Yeah.
The more, if you look at all those races, does have 1 7 furlong, was pretty flat in that race, but all of the 6s look like the 7 is not a huge move forward that you would want to see, that I think Kentucky Jake would need. Now, it is 2 turns and it is Whitehall, so that's why I was looking at that one. And
he did run against Bettor, at least, when he did.
I do think he moves forward here. I'm just not sure it's enough. So I ended up with those 2 just in the other order. I was 5-4 instead of 4-5, and I did have the 6 in third. But when I look at everybody else, Sean, I struggled to make a case for anybody else. So
yeah, me same here too. Bobby D's got 5-6 with 1-4-3. Baiza Curtis, nice, very nice win there in the Penn Derby. Parks Derby this weekend.
Congrats to Baiza and the connections and Puka.
Yep, Puka again. Yep, but and I will say this again. I obviously am biased. I know this, but it just shows again watching Baiza live and having watched Sovereignty finish live. It's like watching a Porsche and a Jetta. Kind of, Baiza he finished very strongly, but. Man, Sovereignty rolls down the stretch like a Cadillac, So I mean, but Baiza, remember, Baiza was born in May, so he's behind everyone. So, but he's improving, and I give him credit. Sheriffs have definitely got him moving in the right direction, and at 4 years old, he could be definitely one to watch for sure.
Yeah, I thought Gosger ran a pretty good race. I thought it was okay, but hats off to Baiza. I was playing against Baiza. I haven't been impressed by that horse, and that race did nothing to change my mind. But we'll see if they decide to go out and take on the big boys. But it just shows, as Sean was saying, it just shows the gap between those top 2 horses and everybody else in my mind.
Yeah. Superfecta 2 de Carreras 3-5-6 with 3-5-6 with 3-5-6 with 2-3-4. Good luck, Sal. Thanks for joining us, bud.
Joseph says we're good for nothing but background noise. That's all we're good for.
Wow. We've become NPR. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Joseph.
You take care of grad school, Joseph.
Yeah. School first, buddy. Always school first.
Coming from the school teacher.
Yeah, exactly. We appreciate that. Hot Rod giving us some tips there in race 5. If you take those notes, he's always on the pulse there for sure.
Interesting.
Nick's got Exacta box 145. I find it interesting. But Nick has got Exacta box 145. Good luck, bud. Jay, how are you, bud? He's got Exacta box 14 with 1456. Good luck, my friend. Kurt's got a $10 Exacta box 13. Wow. And Stretch has got Exacta 6 with the 3-5.
I think he's actually got the way it's written, it looks like 1 through 3, but it's a $10 box and it's only 20, so it has to be 1-3.
Yeah, 1-3, yeah. Todd, hey Todd, sir, has got a 6 all exact. He's got Ron Ali all.
Oh, Todd, just give me your money. How much are you betting on that, Todd? I'll book it for you. Just give me the money. Betting Ali.
Oh yeah, we have to say for Hot Rod, did you bet Presque Isle on Friday night in Encino? Winning up at Presque Isle and did you bet your boy Encino? Senior Stables got 1 and 4 in Stables will have to try catch Sean, who's all owner first. Okay. There you go, Mike. The challenge is on. Love it. Rick Alford's got a 569 try box. Good luck, bud. I give a lot of credit, Tim, by the way. Kudos to our friends at both Presque Isle and Parks. They made a pick 4 that you could bet both the 2 big races at Presque Isle and the Cotillion and the Derby. I thought that was a very smart. Oh, no. Hot Rod divorced Encino. Oh, no.
Wait, what, Rick, what track are we playing? Because the race we're in has 7 horses.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll let you throw the 9 in. Jesus, buenas noches.
Hey, Jesus. Thank you for joining us, my friend. My fortune cookie told me to be a Muhammad Ali. So there you go. Love it.
I got it. Rick, I got a 9 for you later at an upset price.
There you go.
Hang on to that 9 for later, Rick.
Yeah. The Shoddy Invitational, 6-9. There's Ronald Ali, Silver Jaguar. There's a 7, Diane's Wish. Siobhan Townsend.
Yep. Nick is dropping truth bombs over here. There's no 9 in the race, and that horse will still beat Ali.
Tim speaks Spanish for real. Guerrero ain't playing.
Felipe, as we speak, my wife is on an airplane in the air en route to Madrid.
Oh, there you go. How long is she over there for, Tim?
Just a week. She had to go over and take care of some stuff with her family business.
So if anyone's looking for Tim, he will be at Churchill on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
You know, I really wanted to go last Saturday, and I have to give a shout out to let's see, is he in the chat tonight?
Yeah, Jay Worm.
Have we seen Worm? Yeah, there. I saw him earlier. So, yeah, I had told Jay Worm that I was going to go, but you know, I got really disgusted when I woke up and saw all the scratches.
I know, huh?
And even that race, the big race, you know, ended up being only 3 horses, which sucked. But every other race that I liked, to where there were like 5, 6, 7 horses, ended up being like 5-horse races, and it was just like it just frustrated me, and I was like, I'm not even going. So I stayed home and played a little Parks instead. Thanks, David. David dropping in. Sean, we're at the 60-second recap. That means we got like 2 minutes. We're at 0 minutes to post, which means we have like 2 minutes to post.
Hey, David. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I was like, why couldn't my wife have gone to like Spain next week, and I'll just go to Keeneland and just stay up there.
Had to leave before I saw the scratches. Yeah, I hear you. Jenny Max got race 2. Exact the box 3-6. Win place in the 3. By his time was faster than journalism, Santini Derby, and Sovereignty's Jim Dandy. Not that it means anything. Yeah. That was still very impressive. Win, Curtis, no doubt. 6 with 1-3-4-5 with 1-3-4-5. I will say this though, Curtis, in the Jim Dandy, Sovereignty was wrapped up like he wasn't even trying to.
Yeah, And this is not a criticism, Curtis, at all, because Formula does the same thing, and I've had the argument with him. I am not a time handicapper. I do not even like looking at times because the time is relative to the horses in that race. So I just don't like time. I would rather look at the pace than the time. Look at the race shape and the pace. It's just a little bit different. I'm not a fan of just comparing times, especially different tracks. And
Zero minutes. Yeah, no, Curtis, he's in a very impressive race, no doubt. And he's getting better. He's in May. He's a May baby. Marv Baby's got a tri-key box 3 with 145. Neil's got 563.
there it is, Sean. We are 2 minutes past zero, which means it's 2 minutes to post.
All right, there you go. Paul's getting ready for some Keeneland.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep. Go ahead, my friend.
No rush. We got 2 minutes, but
this is your race.
Oh, it's mine.
I did the first one.
I'm sitting here waiting on you, Sean. And
I'm like, okay.
I'm like, what are you doing, Sean? Wait, I just look up at the 2 and I forgot that we changed it up last race. I'm not even drinking tonight, Sean. It's like
David, I say he goes to the Cup, to the Classic. He's probably not. Miles probably a little bit too short for Baeza. Pino Bambino, Babe Ruth. Love it. Zero minutes to post. Tim is anxiously studying. It's now post time. We've reached the gate. Yeah, notable speech was really good in the Woodbine Mile, and that was on the inner turf, which is huge because Del Mar's turns are tight, so that's going to be really good for him. Hot Rod, it's great practice.
All right, there it is, Sean. Punched it in 5 with the 4-6, 2 key box. We're gonna hope that 6 can finish out. I'm afraid to leave him completely out, but I'm making the same wager for myself here. $8 wager.
Kentucky Jake,
good luck, everyone.
Kentucky Jake, the first one to go in. Kentucky Jake.
Saludos. Bienvenido, Josué.
Gate crew fixing it up.
Trying to go into the gate here.
So hold up back there.
Kentucky Jake now unloaded, and we'll load with jockey Antonio Whitehall.
Welcome in, Tom. Tom doing some high school hockey, Sean.
I know, huh?
Assiniboia.
Yeah. Love it.
Hockey is great.
He's getting ready for those Jets to come back.
What is going on back there?
I don't know. What you doing back there?
Next up, better make that 2.
Tom, we already got one. We're one race in and we got one win. What is going on?
I don't know what we're doing here. Ag formula. Formula's in the house. Kathleen's got 5 with the 3-4. If they ever get in the gate, I don't know what. Is it a flipping halter? Is this quarter horse racing? What are we doing? Is the one refusing to go in the gate? Ah, there you go, Tom. Yeah, the Bruins had their first game this past weekend.
Picking refs will be the next to go in. No barbed wire. She finds her spot.
Josuel, no sé si me estás hablando de mí, pero me llamo Tim, no Tom.
Right in.
A mí me gusta el 5, aunque el 6 sea el favorito, me gusta más el 5. Estamos apostando el 5 con el 4 y 6. El 5 puede llegar primero o segundo y tenemos el 4 y el 6 en el otro puesto.
Now just waiting on Diane's wish. They're all set. They're at the post. And they're off. From the inside, picking refs. Shows some early speed and will grab the lead by a length. Pino Bambino.
Bambino.
Second, 3 wide. That's going to be better.
Picking riffs goes out to the front with Pino Bambino. I like what better make that 2 is, Neville Stevenson. Let's keep it going there.
Jake in 5th. A gap of 3 more back to Diane's wish. And no barbed wire is the early trailer.
I don't want to see a speed battle there, Neville. Back off. Let Bino go crazy a little bit.
This be a speed duel when it's
watching the action in 3rd. Silver Jag.
Can this be
considered here?
Drive from 4th. Then it's back to
Come on, Neville, push the button.
And the trailer's no barbed wire and Diane's wish. 49 and 3 the half mile.
Ooh, the 5's fading. Didn't like the speed battle. Don't know what he was doing.
Back to 2nd. Better make that 2.
Bino's going to run away.
Silver Jaguar making their moves on the outside. They hit the head of the lane. Pick and rest with the lead.
5 coming back on the inside. Let's go. 5.
Come on, 5.
Where they at?
Come on, 5. Come on, 5.
Better make that 2. Silver Jaguar to the outside. No on the wire. Green Silver Jaguar and better make that 2. Also a photo for 3rd. Between Pick and rest.
All right, we got the bigger number on top. That's a good thing.
Yep, absolutely.
I like it. I like it. We got another one.
Yes, sir.
I have not David? Sean, how about you? The Caribbean Derby?
The Caribbean
Jose,
Derby.
creo que ha ganado el 5. Ha sido 5-6, creo.
Is
5-6
that like the
Thursday.
Barbados? Is that like the Barbados
Viewers
one?
have requested a photograph.
Or the
To
Caribbean
determine the
Derby?
winning horse. They went the opening.
What track is the Caribbean Derby at, David?
49 and 3. 6 furlongs, 115. Time for the 7 furlongs, 129 and 2.
Yeah, the 4 did nothing.
Then the 4 did nothing. Yep, absolutely nothing.
I mean, the cameraman, I guess they got split screen to both. I mean, it looks like they're trying to show the 6 a little more. I don't think the 6 got it. I really think it was a 5. I mean, that first looked like 5-6-1 to me.
Mm.
And Sean, the 6-5 was only paying 10, but I thought the 5-6 would be a lot better. 1080, it's only 1390. So there was a lot of money there.
Yeah.
Must have been all the money I dropped on it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. Could this be a dead heat?
I don't think so. I mean, to me, I thought it was pretty clear the 5, but
Yeah.
maybe they're trying to go from the 5-6 to also look at the who's second and third as well. So
Yeah.
it's close, Jenny. I agree.
Could be.
I always like that first impression when you see the wire, and to me, the first impression was the 5. Now coming back on the replay, you think the 6 is close, but
Yeah. Give it to the 5. Yes, it's still a win, Joe. Yeah.
yeah, it's still a win, and we'll get it both ways. But
Yeah. Yeah.
you especially since we were keying the 5, you want the 5 on top, and if you have to go half of it with being the 6-5 instead of the 5-6, you actually lose a little bit. So
Neil's asking.
Neil, so there's a couple of ways. One is I lived in Spain for about 10 years total over 3 different times during my time. 6-5, get out of here. The 6 didn't get it. Damn it. Anyway, so that's one thing, Neil. But the first time I was there, I also got married. I just mentioned my wife's on her way to Madrid. And so my wife is from Spain. And besides living there, having a live-in language coach kind of helps a little bit. And we just back the first of the month, we just hit our 40th anniversary. So 40 years of that.
Yeah, happy anniversary. Yep.
Damn, I thought for sure that 5 was up.
No.
Now entering the winner's enclosure. The unofficial winner here in race number 2, that's number 6, Silver Jaguar. Silver Jaguar is a dark bear brown gelding, 4 years old, by Nonios. Out of the mare, San Diego Knights by Ali.
So Sean, they're not very big wins at all tonight, but they're wins, my friend.
They're wins. They are wins.
We're going the positive direction. The big wins are yet to come.
Yep.
129 and 2. Number 6, Silver Jaguar, was proudly bred right here in Manitoba by Vela K. Butler. Race 2 is official in the upcoming 3rd race. The AON Stake.
I want to see the photo.
Jackpot pick 5 wagering. There are no changes, but we will carry on with the rest.
So we get 1080 for our $8 wager. So we won 3 in the first race and 2 in that one. We're headed in the right direction though.
Now turning to race number 5, scratch number 6, Delusional Dream. Turning your program to race number 6, number 8, Gracious Cat. Make the jockey Neville Stevens.
Neville Stevenson.
There you go. We started with 100, and after 2 races, 105.90.
There you go. Look at us.
Don't spend it all on one race.
Yeah, exactly. Don't buy that Snickers bar yet.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, if you can have this kind of fun and steal cash tickets and be winning.
Amen. Amen.
It's all good.
We can go reverse coconut. All right. So we move on to the third race. 7.5 furlongs claiming purse 10,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race since March 23rd. 3-year-olds, and we have another field of 7. All right. Yeah, the high favorite win percentage continues.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Only 2 people had that 6 in the stable duel. 44% of the 4. So I'm not alone. In ineptness. There you go. All right. So, Tim, who did you like here, my friend, in race number 3?
Well, we'll ignore the early money right now since there's not much of it there at
Yes.
all, and the crazy odds that are on the board.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I looked at you've got 3 horses here. You look at the morning line, and you had a 2-1, a 5-2, and a 3-1. And after looking at all of them, without even trying to play against one, the one I like the most is the 3-1 horse. So that's the 7 Plentiful. And here's our angle again, Sean. And this wasn't the reason that I like the horse, but Antonio Whitehall getting on a horse for the first time, going 2 turns at Assiniboia Downs.
Yeah.
But when I looked at the numbers for the 3 horse, I thought that this horse is definitely one that likes the 2 turns here at Assiniboia. Had been off for a little bit, came back in that last race. That last race wasn't horrible against Captive Kitten and Exotics Bear in there, but now going to come back. And the thing to me was the jockey upgrade. I just think it's a big one. Going from Lewis to Whitehall.
Yeah.
Is a big move. So that's the primary reason that I put the horse on top. It's not that Whitehall is on it. It's the upgrade to Whitehall.
Yeah.
But if you're going to talk about that upgrade, then let's talk about another upgrade in here, because if you look at the 4 horse, this one is going from Paris to Bino.
Yes.
And Del Vecchio is a horse that, if you look at that last race, closing up at 6 furlong, this horse is just screaming for more distance. But it seems, but if you look at the distance, the horse has ran 7 times at the distance, but never won, always been underneath, which is why, to me, this was your morning line favorite, and why I was playing against the horse, because I'm not sure 7 furlongs is the distance for this horse.
Yeah.
And I think that the last time that race at 6 furlongs, and then we changed barns to Michael Naud and A2 Thoroughbreds, which that's always a positive. So you got to look at it, and it's really weird because if you look at it, just Paris has been on this horse like every race that you can see there, right? And now we moved to Bino, so that's just got to count for something here, but. 9-year-old Sean may be heading in the other direction here a little bit. So that's why I put the 7 on top, even though the 7's an 11-year-old, right?
Yeah.
But then after those 2, I think you have to go to the other one, that the other logical in here, the 5. But I'm not going to put the 5 in third. I ended up putting the 5 in fourth. So I was looking around and trying to find somebody, okay, outside the 4, 5, and 7, who do I think has a real shot in here? And I think it's the 2, Far Beyond. Now, Ronald Ollie, the bane of my existence. But if you look, it's like this is a horse who Ollie's been up the last 3 times. The last time just got beat, almost got up to challenge Lieutenant Norm at 6 furlongs. Only has the 1 race at 7 furlongs, and just in that race, it was a completely different field. And back earlier, I think the horse has improved since then. The numbers have been going in the right direction. And that last race was a big move forward. I don't think this horse can win this race at all, but I do think that it's a horse that could potentially finish underneath. I just didn't like the 5 very much. And you look at the 5 and some of the numbers, and Whitehall gets off the 5 to take the 7. That was another thing, got me going there. Now there's a claim involved. So a lot of times with the change in barn, it gets the change in rider. So it's not necessarily that Whitehall gets off. It's the barn change that did it. So, but I just didn't like the 5 very much. I know that Pruitt's been on this horse in the past and has good performance, but the numbers led me in other directions, and I went 7, 4, 2, and then 5.
Okay.
But I do like the 7 on top by quite a bit, and I see that. I look up and just saw that Kurt also has a 7, although Stretch doesn't have that one at all.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
Interesting. Kurt also does not have the 5, which I don't, and Stretch has my 2. He likes my 2/3, which is where I like the 2.
There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay. Interesting.
There's your winner. 7 looks good.
Plentiful. So it's mighty plentiful. Okay. Bobby Hot Rod says, I love this 5. I think it's a 2-horse race. The 4 and 5 will get it done. Bobby D says exacta 5-4 with 1-2-7. Neil was looking at the 5 in the paddock and was thinking, wow, this horse is well built. Gray horse, too. Explosive. Definitely seems like the 5 and the 4 will be the kind of controlling speed.
Yeah, and I think the 4 is more controlling. I think the 5 has early pace, but has also shown the ability to rate just off of. So,
Yep.
There's a lot of races there to where the ones aren't up front. The last race was, but everything else there's a lot of 2s and 3s in there. So
yeah. Nick's got 4 across on the 7, so he's with you.
I like that, Nick. What I really like, Nick, is let's see if we can hold that 6-1. Then I'm gonna skip exotics and just go flat. And I'll tell you, and I'm not talking you off of your win play show, Nick, but one thing that I don't do, and I've never been a show better. You will never see me bet win play show rather than take $12 and go win play show $4 across the board. I'm going to go $6 win place.
Now let me ask you just a question, Tim. Would you do that if you like the horse at like 30, 35 to 1? Would you consider show? I'm just
yes. If there's a real long shot, then yes, I would definitely put in show, but not here.
Right. No. I was just asking, if you really like I'm saying someone in the Derby was like 30 to 1. You're like, I really like this horse.
Yes, a race like that, I definitely would. And here's something to back that up as well, is that I am not a superfecta player. I don't play superfectas, but I play a superfecta in the Derby.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And it's just like in races like that, those kinds of wagers, there's obviously a bigger pull. And of course, on air this year, we hit that superfecta in that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Dave, yeah, definitely. You're right, Dave. He's more of a trifecta player than a superfecta player for sure. Yep.
Definitely. Yeah, and actually, David, I play a lot of trifectas on here, but my base wagers is to play like just to give you, and even the numbers, I'll play like a $5 exacta box, and then I will take those two horses with 2 or 3 horses and play a $2 trifecta in that way. So typically that's the way when I'm playing a race that I'll approach it.
Yeah.
But yes, I do like the trifectas, but I don't rarely play them outside the show because we keep everything to a single bet. I rarely play a trifecta without playing the exacta underneath it.
Right.
And I don't play trifectas typically in shorter fields. I just play the exacta.
Okay.
I don't have the 6 at all, Paul. I was 7-4-2-5, Paul. 7-4-2-5. But I really like the 7.
Yeah. Yeah, Far Beyond's an interesting horse here.
I think so too. I mean, the thing I didn't like about that horse and putting it underneath is Mr. Ron Ollie.
Let me see here.
No worries. No worries. I just wanted to make sure we were clear. I didn't want you dropping money.
Yeah.
If you were going off of something you thought I said, that's all.
Yeah. 5, 4, 7, 2, 1 here in race 3. Okay.
Good luck, Hot Rod.
All right.
Yeah, Nick, I'm happy with holding at 5. Let's just hope we don't go any lower.
All
This
right.
will be Sean's race, and we're just coming on the track, and we got all kinds of time.
All right. Is that, yep. You missed your call again there, by the way.
I know it. It's like I'm just off it tonight, Sean.
Wow. Okay.
I came in late. I was rushing to get here. It's like was worried I
All
wasn't
right.
going to
Hit the button.
race.
Hit the button. I'm ready. It played. All right. I'm just going to do, because I'm with you. I don't like any of the exactas. I'm just going to do 5 doing in place in the 7.
I like it. Let's see if we can hold that 5.
Because I have the 5 in stable duel, but I don't like her at 2 to 1 at all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the 4 is interested even money, but I think the 7 is 6 to 1 with Antonio is a great value over. And I think if the 4 and the 5 kind of buck horns on the thing, then then I think our 7's sitting right there.
People think that you're crazy when you say things like Antonio's going to come out and really try to close the gap this week, but he lost some serious headway in the jockey race for the leading jockey of the meet, and he was right there last week, but Bino just jumped all over him last week, so I looked for him tonight to actually come out hot, and he's got the 1 win. Let's see if he comes back and wins here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm not surprised that, honestly, that Del Vecchio is favored over the 5. The 5 is the one that I was against. I did not, and I said that, but I did not like the 5 as a morning line favorite. I thought, the 4 made more sense. I like the 7 personally of the 3. But 4 and the 5 were the 2 that you would have thought as the 2 favorites. But I thought the 4 made more sense than the 5, and that's where the money's going.
Yeah.
Jenny Max doing an exacta box 1, 2, 4 win place on the 1 and 2. Good luck, Jenny. You can get that one in there, Jenny. That'll really be cashing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
24 to 1. Magnolia Speed. Sheldon Chickeness. I just like saying chickeness. There's DeMario warming up Del Vecchio. DeMario on Del Vecchio. How often do you get to say that, Sean?
I love it. I love it.
Stretch going 4-5-2. Just tossing my 7.
Good luck, Jenny.
You know, this 2-horse has 48 lifetime races, Sean.
Yeah.
And out of 48 has 23, one short of half of those in the money. And out of those has 11 second places and 9 thirds. Only 3 wins, but 11 seconds and 9 thirds. So another thing I was looking at, this horse definitely finishes in the money.
Yeah.
And is lower odds than the 7 right now, which kind of surprises me.
I know. Shout out, by the way, to our friend Jade Cunningham. Only been a trainer for literally months, and she comes in second in a $400,000 race at Parks this weekend. That was remarkable. She used to work for the coach, D-Wayne Lucas. Unbelievable. Hot Rod's got a pick 5 ticket here. 4-5 with 4-5-7 with 1 with 9 with 4-7 for 20 cents, 240 for $1.12. Love it. Neil's got a 4-5-3 try box, 7-5-4 try box. Jay's got exacta 5 with the 6-7. Good luck to everybody out there. Okay.
We're headed to the gate. Nine to 2. Starting to drop down a little more.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah. Oh, 9 to 2, I think is still a good price, Nick.
The 4 is your even money favorite as we move in. The 5 is 3 to 1 second choice. The 2 is your 4 to 1 third choice. That is the order for the horizontals right now. And the 7 pops back up at 5 to 1. We'll take that. Let's go, Whitehall. Show them what's what.
Frisco Kid. And now just waiting on Plentiful. They're all set. They're at the post. And they're off. From the inside, discretionary day. Had to check early. Going straight for the lead. That's Del Vecchio. On the outside, explosive.
Yeah, let
Also
them
had
just
the same
run each other
idea.
into the
Those two
ground.
Yep,
do some
yep.
early battling. Magnolia Speed is on the rail.
Set it up for
in
Mr. Whitehall.
third, in between horses. That's going to be discretionary day.
He
Three
went up to
wide
10 to
in
1.
fifth, Frisco Kid. And your two early trailers going to be
That's
far
crazy.
beyond and
What?
plentiful. 25-3 the opening quarter. Del Vecchio and on the outside.
A lot of money came in late on the other three horses.
Two
Yeah.
battling it out 3 lengths in front of discretionary day. Far beyond, moving smoothly. 3 wide. On
Whitehall's
the rail,
moving. Here he
Magnolia
comes.
Speed.
Come on,
Plentiful
Antonio.
Also picking up horses. And Frisco Kid.
Come on, Antonio.
Half mile, 50 seconds.
Here he comes.
Vecchio and Explosive are about to get some company as far beyond.
Come on, Antonio. Use that rail.
Let's go.
3 wide.
Use that rail, Antonio.
Magnolia Speed and Plentiful. They hit the head of the lane.
Ah, he's super wide.
Oh,
Shook free.
Why does he go way out there?
no.
Explosive in between horses. Here comes Far Beyond with a big move.
Ronald Ollie.
Del Vecchio. Far Beyond. These two to the wire. But
See, I mean, come on now, right? Why is he going from 9 to 2, 6 to 1 to 9 to 2, and then goes off at 10 to 1? And then he doesn't even move. You know, that really frosts you. That's 2 mounts in a row he's had where he was like 4 to 1, 3 to 1, and then goes off at 10 to 1, 11 to 1.
Well, I mean, his biggest mistake was as he got momentum, he had the
Outside.
rail and he chose not to
Right.
take it. He takes his horse wide, and when he hit the stretch, he just got carried out, and that's just boom. That's where it goes.
Look at that. Jenny Mack. Kudos, girl.
Jenny.
$9 win and $20 exacta. Well done.
The Stewart's supposed to number 2, Far Beyond as the race winner. Second,
Ronald
number
Ali.
4, Del Vecchio. Third to number 5, Explosive, and fourth, number 7, Plentiful. They went the opening quarter 25-3. The half 50.
He'll win every time when I'm not playing him.
14
Yeah, I know.
7 furlongs.
Great job, Jenny.
1, time for the 7.5 furlongs. 1:35-2.
Great hit.
The streak is over at 6.
It was a good run.
It was a good ride. But still, we talk about chalk here. It's third choice over first choice over second choice.
Yeah. Yeah. And to just go chalk all night is just, you know what I'm saying? It's just not, I mean, you can win, but if you're up and you could be up $9 at the end of the night and say, yay, I won, I picked every chalk,
Yeah, hot ride. It's frustrating when you look and they're going a 2-turn, 7 furlong race, and they're out there on the lead battling like it's a 5 furlong sprint. It just blows your mind sometimes.
Same thing happens at Chalktown. It's like a quarter horse race around the first turn. You're like, wait a minute, you've got 6 furlongs to go. Why, And they ride like they're at Chalktown,
That's funny.
Malathot, how are you, buddy?
What's up, Malathot? Malathot drops in for the first time and just says woohoo.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Tim, I know we haven't had. Just have to ask this question for you. I know we haven't had Keeneland yet, and it's too early, but I have to ask this question because my friend wanted me to ask you this. Okay, any word yet? Any vibe yet on the Wildcats in basketball this year? Any hopes or any word out there yet, or is it too early?
It's way early, but the thing is, they they're going to have a really good team. I mean, they're bringing back one of the guys who ended up being one of the best players in the country last year, and went and tried out the camp and everything, and decided to come back for one more year. I think he's going to be one of the best players in the country. But yeah, it's just like with a lot of teams, it's just crazy the way basketball is now, and the way that players are able to move around and take the
portal. I think the portal's ruined it. Yeah.
And so you just got the beginning of the year, and it's like half of your team is brand new guys, and it's just trying to figure out who's who and get to know everybody. And it's not like it used to be. So that part's always interesting. But yeah, I think they're legitimate contenders right now. I'll tell you a team that I think is really going to be really, really good this year that I don't know that a lot of people are looking at. St. John's.
Yep. The
Pitino
built
himself a team up there, and I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And you know who one of the guys that's a big St. John supporter that has kind of helped them out with money and is really into it, don't you?
Rapoli,
that's right.
Nick Rapoli. Yeah. Someone fix it.
I don't think the Arkansas game will be fun at all. I mean, it's going to be interesting now, but with Cal down there. But from what I've seen, do they even have a team? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Sean, did everybody see the big SEC news yesterday?
What's that?
Bruce Pearl retired.
Yes, I saw that. And what school did Bruce Pearl go to? Boston College.
Yeah, and it's just, it was kind of interesting the way that it dropped. And I'll tell you, there are rumblings. I don't know how many. He took a position, in the athletics office, and his son's going to take over as coach. But there are rumblings that he's gonna make a run for the Senate.
Wow. It's gonna be like
he's gonna get into politics.
There we go.
Let me get into politics.
That would be the first Auburn coach that tried that. Exactly.
It's funny because they're talking that there literally might be a Bruce Pearl versus Nick Saban ticket.
There you go. Love it.
That would be hilarious.
Well, we'll get to that, Hot Rod, when we get to race 5. After we try to focus.
We'll let you stew a little bit.
Yeah, we'll let you stew a little bit, but we'll get to that. Yeah, Houston is loaded, Jenny, no doubt.
Houston's got a good team, but I just think, and Houston's going to be, they might even be the preseason number 1.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that St. John's might be preseason.
They're going to be right. Yeah.
I just think that's a really good team. I think looking at it, that they're bringing back some good players. Houston's definitely got a great team.
I agree. Yep, no doubt.
They just don't have the coach that can win it.
No, I agree.
Bow out. They may even make the Final Four, but they struggle to make that big move.
Yeah, Florida will be good again too. Absolutely. Yeah, they got so
Jenny, don't make me ban you from the channel. But look, I will tell you, I don't agree with that at all, and not because I'm a UK fan, just because of that. But I live in Louisville, and I will tell you that even the people around here aren't saying what you just said.
She's laughing.
I don't believe that at all.
She's laughing. She's laughing. Yeah, no, I heard Louisville's going to have a much improved team. I actually did hear that, so that would be interesting in the ACC. So, all right, we turn
now. If Dennis Trusty was in here, he would definitely agree with you.
Yes, absolutely. So would Norm Casse. Absolutely. They'd be like, "Go Cardinals." There we go. All right. So now we're on to the race 4. 5.5 furlongs, claiming purse 13,200 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up 3-year-olds. And we have again a field of 7 and a prohibitive favorite according to the early money right now on the 7 Big Tap Tippa, Perry Kavanaugh and Pruitt. And I actually have this horse on Stable Duel thinking I was going to get a price. And that's right,
Yeah,
Jenny Mac. You never
this is
sleep
one,
on
John,
Duke.
this is one of those that just like lately, I looked at the morning line and I'm like, there's no way we get 5 to 1 on this horse.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, now that was so interesting because my first pick, and I will tell you, Tim, was the 7 Big Tipper. I really liked the way that horse ran his last race. Very forced pace on the outside, but looked very professional doing it, coming from a CPW and far. And liked that it had the workout and then did the, Perry Kavanaugh limited starters, but this is his only win. But I thought I did like that when I thought that this race would be a race where it could easily come back to back. The second one I had was always the little one, Rory Constant and Sacheron. I thought this horse has run some pretty solid races here, even for the 6'4". Just lost. I mean, look at the last races for 5,000. Second, first, second. So at least the horse is in good form. And I love, I always say, Tim, I love horses that are in form versus sometimes the level. And this horse is at least in good form. So I mean, he loves coming in second. So I had him second. But I thought this horse was interesting. And third, I had Load Abroad, Stevenson, and Mike Taphorn. This horse ran against 7,500. He started a pressured pace outside. It was just way outside. So maybe this horse can keep a little bit closer tonight. It's done well at the 5,500 level. Maybe this horse can get out a little bit on the lead and then maybe hang on for something there. So I was 7, 5, 4, 6.
7, 5, 4, 6. Got it.
And look at that. Both the 4 and 5 were claimed out of the last race. Not a shock.
Go out for the speed duel.
Yep.
Lose and get claimed. How often do we see Sierra Pruitt on a 4-5 favorite?
I know, huh?
But I agree with you, Sean. I also have the 7 on top in this race. The 4 horse, Load Abroad, is obviously one that is going to be up there with the favorites in this race. But I have this horse third. Currently the second favorite at 4-1. I've got the 4 in third. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a price for my second horse.
Okay.
And it's actually on the screen up there, pretty interesting. His second pick, or his first pick, but my second pick, Commando's Last Dance, the 3 horse.
Yeah.
This horse on top. And I like this horse. And, we're cutting back to 5.5, Sean. And here's what I see when I was looking at this and handicapping the race. It's like this horse has really only gone the distance 2 times, but it was back at the beginning of the season when 5 and 5.5 furlongs, won at 5, and then came back at 5.5 against some pretty decent horses and allowance optional claiming. And then since the layoff has come back and ran an allowance at 7.5 and then was in the stakes race at a mile and finished a decent third. Now we drop all the way down to a 5,500 claimer at 5.5. I think this horse has early speed and has been running against much, much better than this group. Mechanic Susie won the last 2 times out against this horse. And this horse has 2 good thirds against 2 really solid fields. So I think this horse is a player in here.
I think so too, yeah.
So I've got 7, 3, 4 for my top 3.
Yeah. Kathleen's got 7 with a 2, 3, 5, also 2, 3. Good luck, Kathleen. You know where the one is all the race with the big gray? Jenny, I couldn't agree more. There's nothing like March Madness. Love it.
Yeah, I think it's the second best sporting event in the world.
The Kentucky Derby?
No,
Oh,
the World Cup.
the World Cup. There you go. Yep. That's fantastic too.
It's just, I mean, it's the world sport. It's got
Yeah.
to be number one to me because it's just
Yeah.
the amount of fans from around the world that just follow that thing. It's a little different.
Yeah.
As far as like major championship type things. I think Kentucky Derby is up there as far as, championship events. But
Yeah.
if you look at it, it's one race. So it's hard to even, and you look at the NCAA tournament, it's like a championship kind of thing. The World Cup is a world championship kind of thing. So I think if you want to put a horse race, I think you got to say Breeders' Cup.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Always love the Olympics. I love the Olympics too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Olympics is one. But yeah, there's nothing like March Madness. It's the best time of the year.
I agree. Just about almost Masters time. You're getting into that, kind of like the spring, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much fun. Marv B's got to pick 4, 7 with 1, 3, 7, 9 with 3, 7, 9 with 7. Yeah, Nick, it is the best. I love that spring. Baseball starting, love it.
The 4 is a little spunky. Sean?
Yep.
Do you know what time it is?
What time is it, my friend?
Riders up!
Oh, love it. Thank you, Titus.
Riders up time. Couple of horses in the paddock were a little bit excited as we went to Riders Up.
Riders up.
The 7, even money.
Maybe they all heard Titus doing it. They could have heard Titus.
I think that's what it was. I really do.
Yeah, and they heard Titus doing it. Like, whoa, where did that come from?
The 4 and the 1 in here, Sean, are both the co-second favorites at 9-2. And the board is just kind of open here. We'll see how much that changes as we get closer to post time, which it usually does, like we saw in the last race. But
now remember, this is your race.
yes, I got it this time, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just used to looking at the odd numbers up there.
Yeah.
We swapped it up tonight. I like it. Normally I see race 4 and I'm like, oh, it's Sean's race.
Yeah, even I was like, okay, wait a minute, this is the third race is mine. Bobby D's got a exact box 5-7 with 2-6-4. Good luck, Bobby.
DeMario Bino.
Mario Bino.
Look at this, Sean. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the 6 horse is your 8-5 favorite. Now 9-5 co-favorite.
Crazy. Loaded broad.
Yeah, I agree with that, Hot Rod. I don't see the 1 being a player in here either.
No. TM, how everybody? I think the underneath is an all.
The 6 taking money, though, is a little bit interesting. We'll keep an eye on this one here.
Yeah, that was that was the Assiniboia portal pick of
that was the invader.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the
And he's got the 6
the money, you got to wonder.
The trainer's got the 6 and the 7. Interesting.
Somebody knows.
The same trainers. Trainers got the exacta going here.
Yeah, Curtis, I saw that story. I don't know if anybody else saw this, but Mattress Max sold
Yeah,
Ryan and he's getting out of the sport. Says it's lost its integrity.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's hard to argue against that right now. I tell you what,
It is very hard.
I've seen
Yeah,
horse players I know and a lot of people that just say they can't play the game anymore because
yeah.
nobody can trust it.
No, exactly.
And the payouts the cause
Oh,
just destroyed everything.
yeah. The amount of what do you call it? And I'm getting sick of betting a horse at 10-1 and just going off at like 3-1, and then
Yeah.
then wondering what happened there. Or in Woodbine's case, 20 to 7 to 11 to 9-1 to 7-2. I mean, I like it, Fap Fap. How are you, buddy?
Fat
Woodbine
coming in here
Racing.
giving Thursday tips already for the lounge.
Love it. I love it. There you go. Hey, there you go, Fap Fap. Thanks for that. Hyper Holiday race 4. I like it, Fap Fap. Smash that like button. Thank you, Colin. Over 180 tonight. Thank you to everybody as always. We love having you. Seven still hanging there at 8-5. Guaranteed pick 4. We got Rex in the house. Hey, Rex. Yeah, this will be interesting to see who gets the lead here. I agree. I agree with you.
All right, Sean, let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to play a little bit of a bigger number in this race. We got plenty to mess with here right now. So we're going to play a $1 tri-key box.
Yeah.
And out of the horses that I mentioned, Sean, I'm going to key the 3. I really think this 3 at 6-1 is providing value, and I want to get that 3 in there. But I'm going to key the 3 with the 4, 5, 7.
Like it.
I went back and I looked at the 6, and the 6 is now coming back up. I can't get behind that horse. So if they win, I lose, and we'll move on to the next race. But I think that 3 can be a part of the trifecta at 6-1. 4 and 7 are the logicals. 5 is another one that I kind of like in there, which is 12-1. I think you like that one as well.
Yep.
And I'm against, and I think that Hot Rod said this as well. I just don't like Kate's Princess as much as other people do here either.
Yep.
So let's see if we can get this home.
We're heading towards the gate. Get some sound here for our friends.
As long as they're not playing the hamster song.
Yep. There is no hamster song until the end.
Exactly.
We have learned this all too well.
Always the Little One will be first into the starting gate. Without jockey Lenny Chicharin, once she is in the gate, he will climb back aboard. And she's now in. Next up, Get My Drift.
Jenny, I will be playing
Commando's
Denver's
Last
defense
Dance,
this weekend.
up and in. Next up, Load Abroad. Trip to Freedom's turn. Just 2 left to load. The 4 to 5
2
favorite,
left to
Big
load,
Tip
not in
Up.
this race.
2 left to load.
Now just waiting on Kate's Princess.
Kate's Princess.
They're all set. They're at the post.
See the 5 get out there.
Commando's Last Dance, a little fractious. And the roll.
Oh,
6 broke out and took the 7 out.
Yes. 6 took the 7 out there.
Freedom. Showing good early speed on the inside. Get My Drift and Kate's Princess. All up there early. A gap of 2 lengths back to Always a Little One. In between horses, Commando's Last Dance. Big Tipper to the outside. And Load Abroad will be the early trailer. 23-1 the opening.
23-1. They're flying up there.
Inside, Trip to Freedom.
Hopefully bodes well for us. Let's get all our horses moving.
Yeah, go get it. Do it.
Coming
4
forward.
3.
Here comes Sierra on the 7.
Yeah,
3
come on,
starting
three.
to get in gear. The
Come on,
4's
Sierra.
outside that one.
Come on, Sierra.
Spins out of the turn with the lead by 3. Big Tip out of the outside is going to try and run her down. And she's full of run.
Here comes a 3.
She just blows on by. And it's going to be.
Damn it, I
Big
left the
Tip
1 out
with
because I didn't like the
ease.
1.
Winning by 4.
Ugh.
Very close for second between Kate's Princess and Commando's Last Dance. Get My Drift. Finished in 4th.
7-1-3.
This horse liking some Assiniboia for sure. Hey, look at TM. He went all 3 exacta. well done, TM. That was the 3 seconds.
I think the 3 got 3rd.
Oh, he got 3rd? Oh no.
I think it was 7-1-3.
Oh, did the 1 beat the 3? Oh.
Yeah. I don't
know.
And you know, you remember my picks were 7-3-4. It's like I love the 7.
7-3.
Oh, it is 7-3.
7-3-1. Yeah.
All right, I get the exacta.
You got the exacta? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I you know, just like I always said, I play. We can play one bet in here, and I played the exacta and the try. I should have just played it for the channel, but I thought we had the try with the 7 and the 3, and trying to get the 7 there, but it's just like,
Yeah.
the 1. I didn't like the 1 at all. Damn it.
Yeah, she knows she's
First time all night that Antonio's actually ridden his damn horse.
Yeah. I must say, folks,
Even
I
counting
think
his win in the first race.
I will say this by a long margin. The most improved jockey in this meet is definitely Sierra Pruitt.
I agree.
She is really learning to ride this track and then with confidence, and you can see it. She's really learning to assert herself, and that's great to see. She's a talent. Good for you, girl.
You know, and that's what I was saying earlier. How often do you see her, you know, being that big of a favorite? And she ended up going off as the even money favorite. So
Yeah.
good for her.
Great job, Jenny. Jenny's having a great night tonight. Jenny's going to go to that awesome steakhouse that I knew she's talking about.
Listen to this, Sean. This will really shock you. Given the odds, you look right there. The 2 was 9-2. The 4 was also lower odds and everything, but the lowest exacta 7-3. 7-3.
Yeah.
7-3 is the lowest exact on the board. For $2, it's going to pay $17.90. It's
Wow.
like that just doesn't make sense to me. It's me, Sean. I was moving the needle. I gave out the picks.
It
of
was.
7.
It was you. Absolutely. Look at Jenny. Nice job, Jenny.
Way to go, Jenny.
Scratch number 6. Delusional.
Nick got it as well, I think. Good job, Nick.
Mike Senior Stable had both of them in his stable duel. Good job, Mike.
I will say that I'm alive in my pick 4. I took the 7 and the 3 in my pick 4. I just took my top 2 picks in each race.
Yeah.
2 by 2 by 2 by 2 for my pick 4. $16.
On the main and third floor. Special cash draws of $100.
I still can't believe once again we were denied the fan of the week.
What's that, Sean? I'm sorry.
I'm still mad we were denied fan of the week again.
Once again.
Again.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna get a quick refill of my glass here. I'll be right back.
Big win for my Red Sox tonight. Red Sox 4, Blue Jays 1. Detroit and Cleveland playing 4 games tonight. The next 4 days. Hope they go 2 apiece and let my team at least get into the playoffs. Big win. Very happy. Good job, Lucas Giolito. Boy, she just won that one. Easy. Okay, Paul. We're a work in progress, man. 5 fumbles. Hold the ball. We could be 3-0, Paul. I'm serious. If we just knew how to hold the football, we would be 3-0. We should have beaten Oakland. We beat Miami. And we had 5 fumbles and still had a chance to win the game versus Pittsburgh. We held them to 203 yards offense. So if we can just get rid of this fumble-itis here and play football, we've dominated like every quarter during the game except the score. So if we can just get rid of these stupid fumbles that were just killing us. I mean, even look at Derrick Henry, 3 fumbles in a row. But, I mean, Paul, if we can just get rid of those fumbles, man. Exactly. Derrick Henry and Stevenson are having a challenge. Who can fumble the ball more? But so crazy. But I think the Patriots are going to be good. We're not expecting greatness. Just they'll be better. They'll get some wins. But definitely, if they better beat Carolina this week, or we're in real trouble. All right, though. Nice job, Jenny and everyone. Anyone else have that? Let me see here. Who else have? Anyone else have the?
I think Nick had it.
Nick, boom, love it, Nick. Nick's bringing that pick 5 mojo from this weekend and just. Very good. And what was it, 7-3? Oh, Neil was so close. He was 7-4-1. Oh, Neil, very close. Good handicapping, though. Love the TM with the exacta there. Curtis Sinet had 7-3? Right, yeah. Oh, Curtis had everybody but the 3 behind the 7. Darn it. I was so proud. I did my best notes I've ever done this week for Nahu picks for the Woodbine Mohawk tonight. And what do? They canceled because of the weather. Ugh. So proud, Tim. I spent 2 hours on my picks, writing them all out so carefully, and then boom, they cancel on me. But after October, I moved to Mondays, so maybe Mondays would be better.
Well, I hate that when you spend all the time, put all the time into a card, and then like I did on Saturday for Churchill, and then all the scratches and everything, and I didn't even play the card, and it's just like on big days to where you go and you spend a lot of time handicapping a lot of turf races, and then everything's off the turf, and it's just like drives me nuts.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Part of the game. Part of the game.
Part of the game. Amen. Amen. All right.
John, I think we owe our friend Hot Rod a perspective of what we think about the one in here. I think I think he was all over the one.
He was all over the one here, yes. Waiting by the Nile. Okay, what do I think of him? Okay. So right now, in this race is Stable Duel, I have the one Waiting by the Nile is my top pick, and my exactly Jerry Lambert, Tom Darby, Rashad Knights, 21% on the year together. 2 of 3 at the distance with a second and a third, 4 of 8 at the track with 2 wins, 2 seconds. I just think this horse has just run some solid races, second, first, ever since he's come down to the right sandbox here with the friends. He's run 3 really good races here. And the 5.5, love the fact that he's cutting back to the 5.5 instead of the 6. Maybe the 6 was a tad bit too long for him, but I think the 5.5 is going to set him up perfectly. Look at this race. There's not a whole lot of early speed. Maybe a 7, frankly, could definitely dispute that and say, hold my beer here. But with Whitehall, but again, this is not Whitehall's best distance. 5.5 is not his best distance. So I think the one thing Rashad Knights is really good at is getting the horse out of the gate. So I think the 5-2, 9-2 on this one is a real gift that stays right there. Second pick is the 7, frankly. Whitehall, Michelle Knott. I think this horse can hit the board. A2, all very good. I just don't like the fact that this horse is running 5.5 furlongs instead of 6 or 7. So I put him second. I think he has a chance, but I don't. But I'm not. I would not like Zach. I'm just not loving that, digging that thing there. And the third horse I have is the 4 Spun Out of Control, who I'm shocked is 11-1. Ran a really good 5.5 furlong race, but even ran a good 7.5 furlong race, but comes back to 5. Ran third, finished well at 5.5 furlongs. So I thought the 4 Shakti's 10-1 maybe could get up here to price. So I was 1, then 7, and then 4.
Interesting. You have 3 horses and you don't have either one of my top 2 picks. So what shocks me the most is I said earlier tonight I have one horse that's a real long shot that I think has a real chance.
Yeah.
And it was this race.
The 9.
I thought that the 1 would be a big favorite here, and that's why I really thought I was going to get my price on my horse.
Yeah.
And I looked at this horse when I was handicapping, and I said, okay, this horse is 6-1 on the morning line. There are 4 horses in this race, lower odds than this 6-1 morning line. Even if this horse takes a little money, I think he's 3rd or 4th favorite, and I get at least 5-1.
Yeah.
And he opens up as your 2-1 favorite.
Yeah.
And I don't understand. I really don't understand, because the 1 should be the favorite and hopefully he still takes more money. But I am all over Yellow Birdie. The only thing that shocks me about Yellow Birdie winning this race potentially is the fact that I'm really shocked that this horse is a 2-1 favorite.
Yeah.
You didn't even mention the horse.
Yeah.
But
no.
here's the thing, Sean. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We're going 5.5 furlongs. And the way that I see this race,
Yeah.
I think the 3 might be lone speed.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
I think the 3 gets out front and just doesn't look back. My second horse is the only other horse who I think might be right behind the 3 and have a chance at maybe even contending a little bit for the speed. But the thing about it is I don't think she has the speed of the 3. So that's why I think the 3 is lone speed. But I think this one's got better speed than a lot of the others. And that's the 9 Sneaky Situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like the 9 and Bino goes with this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Bino gets back up on this one. And if you look, I mean, he's been riding Yellow Birdie, which makes you wonder why does he move over there? And, now Ballroop gets Yellow Birdie, but Bino ends up on the 9. But I really liked both of those horses, but I like the 3 a lot. The 1 is my third pick in here. The 1 makes a lot of sense in here, but I don't think that the 1 wants 5.5 furlongs. I think this horse would prefer this race be a little bit longer.
Okay.
So after those, I think it gets just kind of opens up for a little bit of everything. But if I was going to add one more in there, I think the horse that's probably going to be closing in the race, the 9's the one that I think is really just going to be coming late down the lane, and sitting off the pace is the one that's probably got the best late speed. But after the 1, I ended up with the 5. The 5 was my 4th horse. This one last time off a little bit of a layoff came back and really run a decent race. And then now gets second off a layoff, got that win last time out at the level, at the distance. And the thing I didn't mention about the 9 that I thought was really interesting is this horse has 1 win at the distance and 3 starts. The last 2 have been at 6 furlongs. But if you really look at the level, like 2 back, this horse won and won pretty easily in that race. And then comes back at like twice the level, goes to a 10,000 claimer. And, that race was a completely different field. And maybe it was to get this horse back to a price, but I think the 9's got a chance in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No doubt.
But the 3 is just continuing to blow my mind because now the horse is down to 7-5.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had this horse on top by a bit, Sean. So the only thing that surprises me is that other people do, because I thought I was going to get money on this horse. I really don't get it.
Cutting back to 5.5. And he came in 5th. He seems like he needs a little bit more distance. Maybe I'm wrong.
What's that?
It's Lisa Pruitt. Horse is 1 for 3 at the distance. It doesn't have a win.
It was the lone speed angle, Sean.
Yeah, yeah.
I really think this horse is the only speed in the race.
Yeah. The 1 will definitely be out there with him, I would think. At 5.5 furlongs. He was first by 3, and then he was right there. I don't know, but yeah. Interesting. Maybe the 7 will get up there too on the lead,
I've got the 1 at just off the pace.
Yeah.
I know the horse has a couple of races to where, there are a couple of 1s there, but like in the last race, it was at 6 furlongs.
The 7 could be a bit of a problem for the 3. Is a bit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
No,
and especially with Whitehall up.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all.
Yeah.
This horse is only on the lead when they're going longer distance.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but that's just the way I saw it. Let's see. Let's look at the live pick 4 money.
All in the one.
Yeah. 1, then the 9. So the 9. Look at that.
Yeah.
The 9 has the second most pick 4 money.
I know. Yeah.
And the 9 is 8-1.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready. I'm forgetting this is my race. So,
Yes.
Exactly. Okay. Ring that bell. I got it. $2 exacta box 139.
Those are my 3 as well. So I just had them in a different order, but definitely.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy thing, Sean. I was just looking at the wheel pays. The 3 and the 9 are about identical in the double pool, but they're double what the 1 is. And then if you look at the pick 3, it's really close. The 1 is the lowest, but the 9 is also right there. And then the 4 is lower than the 3 as well. But the 9 is second in the pick 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I do, Paul. Sean, do you watch the Ryder Cup?
I do. Yes. This is going to be an interesting year because a lot of the Americans are new. So this is going to be. And by the way, but the interesting thing is, as a person who's played golf all his life, to pick a course for a Ryder Cup that your guys really don't play a lot. You know what I'm saying? Is that's an interesting. Like usually you pick courses that usually there's a tour stop or something where you've played before. A lot of these people haven't played this course, so this should be interesting to see how that kind of factors in this time. Bethpage Black is a course that's played on U.S. Open, but it's not played on a regular basis. So that will be interesting to see how the American team adapts to a course they don't really play either. Usually the course is one that the European or the Americans have played a lot. That's part of that home course advantage.
What's up, Ethan? Ethan said he really needs the 1.
All right, Ethan. I like it.
I want this 9 all of a sudden, though. Sean, I'm just baffled. I thought late money would come in on the 1 and, just like we've seen a lot, and the 3 would change. But
yeah.
I thought I would be out on a limb. I definitely didn't think this horse would be the favorite at 6-5.
Yeah.
From 6-1 to 6-5. That's crazy.
Now 7-2. Late money coming in on the 1. Let me bring up some sound here for you.
Oh,
Let's
the
do
first
it.
one in. Next up by request.
And again, we have
Here
a
comes
$2
the second
exacta
line,
box here,
B-Radio
139. Let me adjust the bankroll. $12.
Spun out of control. Ready to go in. That's what he said is in. Here comes Frankly. Just 2 left to load. Dogwood's Millie Jane. Now just waiting on Sneaky Situation. They're all set. They're at the post. That's what he said. Fractious in the gate. Now settled.
And they're off.
On the inside.
In the final click, Sean, the 3 and the 1 are both 5-2, but the 3 has a little more money.
Now taking over the lead by 2 lengths. Yellow Birdie in hot pursuit in second. Spun out of control, close up in third. Frankly on the outside in fourth. Then it's Sneaky Situation in fifth on the rail by request. And your trailer's going to be That's What He Said and Dogwood's Millie Jane. But waiting by the Nile has powered to an opening lead of 4 lengths in an all-out drive. Sneaky Situation trying to eat up ground in second.
Come on, 1-9. Come on. Come on, you two. Come on, 9. Keep going at them.
Put that 9 up on top, though, Sean.
Yep.
The 9 is the longer odds.
Trying to dig in, but is running out of ground. A 1/16 of a mile to go. Waiting by the Nile, and Sneaky Situation trying to time the wire, but waiting by the Nile's going to take it.
Still winners in the lounge.
Second, close for third and fourth.
Winners in the lounge.
And by request.
Jay Worm's got the exacta. Good job, Jay Worm. Ethan's got the 1. Either the 1. Thank you, Jenny. Only winners in the lounge, Tim.
The stewards have requested a photograph to determine
A photograph.
Sean, the 1-3 exacta or 1-9 exacta is paying $31.
Yeah. Wow. 1-9. Wow.
I just wanted that 9 to get up.
Yeah, me too. That would have been amazing. Thank you, Nick.
Results of the photo show the winner number 1.
Yeah, Jenny, it didn't cost us in the exacta, but it did cost me in my pick 4. I did not have the 1. I had the 9 and the 3.
And fourth to number 2 by request.
Look at the 8 up for third at 45-1.
Wow, Ethan. Well done, my friend. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Wow. 45-1. Why did we go 1-9 all?
No worries, Jenny.
Bankroll getting boo. Church of Belmont. Look at my history. Why is Colin booing?
Now entering the winner's enclosure, the official winner of our VIP Fan of the Night race. That's number 1.
Yeah, the 9 took a lot of money late, Paul.
Waiting by the Nile.
Yeah, a lot of money late. Yeah.
By Cairo Prince. Out of the mare.
Yeah, drop down to co-favorite at 5-2, and the 3 who was sitting as your favorite forever actually came up to 7-2 and ended up.
Nice.
I think ended up being third favorite.
Race. Classic high five wagering.
No, it's a $31. Not bad.
There
There are no changes.
Yeah, 31 even.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Absolutely. So look at that, Sean. 2 races to go, and we're sitting at 96.90 off of $100.
Love it. Love it.
Right there.
All right. 1,100 in the 50-50 pool. So we can just tell Tom to go bet in it because he's the only one who can bet it.
Get us a ticket, Tom.
Yeah, Curtis in it is a try box 1379. Wow, great job to both of you. All right, so we move on to the 6th race here. This is your race, Tim.
Got it. See if we can keep it going.
Yep, 5.5 furlongs, claiming purse 10,400 for 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race since March 23rd, or which have never won 4 races. And we have a full field of 9. Next week. Oh, Tom's going next week. Oh, man, we got to get him a shirt. We got to get him a shirt so we can put the Trusted Prophet sign up. Tom, we got to get your address so we can get your shirt quickly. Exactly. Okay. There we go. All right, Tim. Here we go. Are we shocked that the 9 Cajun Birdie right now is 8-6-5? Is it? Is that
They can have it. We'll see.
Speed
I don't believe
definitely-
any of the early odds. We just saw that happen again.
Yeah, speed is definitely holding, but you know what I'm saying. But
It has been for 3 or 4 weeks. So
yeah, right. No, but I'm saying that's an interesting. Yeah. Okay. So this is an interesting race here. We look at this race and we see that 7's 5-2 right now. McEwen hasn't been showing speed. McEwen used to show speed, but now he's not showing much speed anymore. So that I had an interesting note here, Mike. Will McEwen try to show speed tonight? And it's an interesting race. But my top pick here was the 6 Thursley Inspired and Lisa Pruitt and J.R. Patterson. And the reason I picked this horse is because I do like the fact that this horse kind of sits off the pace a little bit. Here, kind of like but can win that kind of stalking style there, 3-1-1, 3-3-2. Patterson's been riding well, even in the mud, 2-2-1. He stumbled the break last time, so completely throw that race out. I don't think that's a true measure of he was on the rail. We know how that one pole can be the thing from hell, right? Now he's back on the outside. Patterson's been able to this horse has been able to sit right off the thing and pounce. I think this horse is definitely the horse to beat, and that is my top pick. The second pick, I'm going with 7 McEwen. Again, the question is, this horse has shown almost no speed, but again, it's 7.5 furlongs. But now we're going back to 5.5 furlongs. Why are we going back to 5.5 furlongs for this horse? Is the question. But in 6 furlongs, he did show speed last year. Can he do it again? That is my question. I had him second, but I have a major question mark next to him. And then my third pick was the 3 Exotics Bear. This always runs a very solid race. And Whitehall takes over. And the last time Whitehall rode this horse, he won. So I thought that horse is interesting at 5-1. So my picks were 6, 7, and 3.
Well, I have the 7 and the 3.
Yeah.
But I did not have your top pick. So that's kind of what I'm looking at and going over. Obviously, this 9's taking a little bit of money, had dropped down to 2-1, but Rashad Knights, who just got up on the one in the last horse and goes gate to wire, comes right back.
Yeah.
After winning with Waiting by the Nile, and jumps on this horse, Cajun Birdie, who has tried to wire the field 3 straight races and has won the last 2. So just beaten by Moon Connection 3 back, but otherwise would be sitting on 3 wins in a row. So a little bit of a step up for this one. So
Yeah.
I do not have that horse, by the way. I'm just talking about why this horse is so low. But
Yeah.
my top pick in here, though, Sean, was the 3.
Okay.
And that was how I had handicapped it before seeing the speed on the track, which, looking at how things have been playing makes you want to change. But the last time I did that last week, the horse that I had won. So I'm sticking with the 3.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the 3. This one's always tough. Second, fourth, second, first, always right there. Has 10 races at the distance, does have a win in 2 seconds. I'm going to give this one a shot. Hopefully Antonio can bring it in, but I think the 7 looks tough on paper.
Yeah.
But the question is whether or not this one shows speed, and only has the 1 race quite a bit back at the distance. So it's hard to determine what this one does, but 2 back at 7.5 did show a little bit of early speed in that race. But I think it's going to have to be a little bit closer to win this race. This horse is not going to win from the back of the pack. It's just nobody's really closing like that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Antonio in the first race, that was it.
I'm shocked my 6 is 16-1 right now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I did not have the 6 at all on there, so I'm kind of looking at, the last time I left your horse out on Thursday, it cost us a big payout.
I'm saying he just seems to sit the perfect kind of trip tonight. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but
I was just looking. There it is right there, and then I was looking, and Stretch has the 6 pick second.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom, we're going to try to work on that for you, my friend.
I do like my 3 though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 6-1, great price.
There's the 9 that Rashad's going to be on.
Yeah, that's a Cajun Birdie 2-1 right now.
So you were 6-7-3, right, Sean?
Yep. Yep. Just working on something here to see.
What do you think of the 4, Sean?
Dahmer's Bully. Yeah. Let me check here. Dahmer's Bully ran first. Yeah, ran a nice third last night. Here's this Perry Kavanaugh again. Who just came in. He had luck earlier tonight. I think he came in like first and third or something like that. Let me see. Dahmer's Bully. Yeah. I mean, ran a good race, third last time, off rail, even rally, he could be right there for sure. 12-1. One workout, just a 3 furlong workout since the race, but. Let me ask this quickly here. Tom, are you on? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Tom, can you yeah, Colin Sheehan, can you send your stuff to Colin on X? C Sheehan 45.
Riders up!
And look at Neil. Neil's doing the same thing. 736. Love it. Thank you, Tom.
Wow, look at that. Kurt is doing a 30 to win on the 7. Stretch is doing 50 to win on the 7.
Wow.
I think they like the 7.
I think they like this. I think someone's got the word out on the 7 here. Wow. Paul's question: 9 is in for a hat trick, according to race card info. Is up in class. How is the difference here since you don't have handicap races, or is this a claiming race? This is a claiming race. Paul. For sure.
Sean, after 5 races in Stable Duel, you and Mike are running 1-2.
There you go. Let's go, Mike. Cool. Yep. So he's going to send that. He's going to send that information to Colin. Excellent. All right. 0 minutes to post. There's Cajun Birdie. Shard Knight's looking for back-to-back wins. Rick Alfred's got $5 to win on the 3. Oh, let's see what the pick 4 that gave that last time, bud. Wow, a lot of money still alive on the 7 here. A lot of money on the 7. Good number on the 9. Then we got the 3. Then this 2. Then the 6. My 6 not getting too much love there. Jenny Max got 6, 7, 8, 9 and winning place in the 6 and the 8. Good luck, Jenny. Jenny's been having a great night tonight. Love to see that. Over 228 people tonight. Love to see it, my friends. Thank you. As always, love having you.
Love to see it. Love to see it. See it.
Sean, I think I know what I want to do.
Love it.
We're going to play another dollar try key box.
Love it.
I love this 3 at a price with Whitehall,
Yep.
5 to 1.
Yep.
I think we're getting
Yeah.
good value on that one. Now up to 6 to 1. This
Yep.
is the one that I won in the try, and I'm gonna key that one, key box,
Yeah.
with the 6, 7, and 9. And what I'm really hoping we get here, Sean, is we get the 3 and the 6 with just one of the other 2.
Yep.
And I think there's a chance. I think the 3 looks really good on the track. Look right there. Head
Yeah.
high. Look at that. On his toes.
On his toes. On his toes big time. Yeah.
Big time. And then the
9
6
looks
earlier,
really-
I was looking at the 6 on the track, and I thought the 6 looked really good.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get this home for $18.
Thanks, Tom. Everybody going for the 7 here. Nick's got a $4 exacta box 367. Good luck, Nick.
Well, I hope you get the 3-6, Nick. And then the 7 or the 9 can finish in third. Let's get that one. Better yet, let's just do a 6-3.
6 looks on his toes, too. Yeah. I don't either, Mike, but the only thing I have, Mike, is, and I wrote this in my notes, is that 7 used to run on the front. You know, will he send him to the front? That's the interesting kind of puzzle in this piece for me. Oh, be right back.
Sure.
I get the sound on. Be right back.
It's post time. The horses are heading to the post. Classic high five pool in this in the last race, 4,400 right now. I agree with you, Mike. I did not have the 7 on top either. I like the 3. And actually I had 3, 9. Three, 379 is what I had. 379.
Shirley Sherman, the first one in. Will the thrill?
Yeah, even in the doubles,
Also
the
there.
7's a big favorite going into the
Here
doubles
comes
with the
Exotic
6 in the
Bear.
next race.
Here's Bully's next.
There we go. Look at that, right on time.
Thirsty Baby walks right in. Then comes Thusly Inspired. McEwen, 4-5 favorite. Goes right in. Just 2 left to load.
Good luck to everybody.
Cat.
Hey,
Now
Brandon.
just waiting on Cajun Birdie.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not saying that the 7 maybe shouldn't even be favored here, but not this big of a favorite. 4-5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Morning line was 8-5.
They're all
Definitely,
set. They're
definitely
at
the pick
post
4 money
line.
suggests that.
Here we go. Good luck. See if the 9 bolts out of there to
And the
lead.
rock.
Whoa, everybody getting sprees
From
there.
the middle of the track to Here's Bully. Sent hard right after Cajun Birdie. Now gets the lead by 2. To Here's Bully back
Need that
to
4 to
second.
drop out.
Exotic
Yeah, drop
Bear
out
in
4.
third. McEwen.
That was the
close
invader I
in
asked you
fourth.
about.
4 lengths off
Yeah.
it. 3 more back to Shirley Sherman. Then it's going to be Gracious Cat, Thusly Inspired. And your trailer
3-9.
Will the Thrill. And Thirsty Baby. 23-3 the opening quarter. Cajun Birdie with the lead by a length. Exotic Bear stalking in second, moving up in the rail. That's
Bring that 6 up the rail for a
Bully.
piece.
They hit
Yeah,
back
come on,
in the
6.
lane, and it's Cajun Birdie responding and still with the lead by 2.
Come on, get that 7 up.
Bear in a good position, trying to run them down. As
Get
they
that
hit
3
the
up. Get that 3 up.
Cajun
Yeah, get the 3 up.
Exotics Bear.
Come on, 3. Oh, did we get it?
Exotics Bear in second.
No, I don't think so.
McEwen in
No.
third.
6 got absolutely destroyed out of the gate.
And fifth
Yes.
to Will the Thrill.
I'm sick of these horses just getting destroyed out of the gate up there.
We did get the try.
Yeah, we got the try. Only winners in the lounge. This isn't going to pay bad.
I really wanted that 3 to get up. Man.
Yeah.
The stewards have requested a photograph to determine the winning horse. They went the opening
Yeah,
quarter
it's 9.
23-2. The half 46.
So, Sean, the 9-3, the $2
$2
exacta to give us an idea for the try. The 9-3 pays $52.90 for 2.
Oh, boy. So this is going to be great with the 4 to 5 out. You kidding me? This is going to pay great.
To number 7, McEwen. Fourth.
I mean, the 4 to 5 is going to be underneath in our try, but yes, we've got on top. The top 2 is a $50 exacta. So for $1 in a try, would definitely be up so far.
Yep, I'd
going
say
into the last
85.
race.
I'd say 160 for 2. Because then there's a lot of people that had the 7 on the top. You know? I say 160 for 2. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Tim. Great hit. I played this as well. Good job, buddy. Only winners in the Tuesday night lights. Oh, totally over bet, Mike. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we were. Look at the 50-1 shot bringing up the bottom of the superfecta.
I know.
And the 12-1 behind that one in the high 5.
Mike's going to further extend his lead against me. But it's okay. We can finish 1-2. That's fine with me.
Now entering the winners enclosure.
Probably not because I got a 0. The person
Good
back
job,
at me.
Paul. Paul boxed him up in the try.
Good job, Paul.
Years old by Country Day. Out of of the mare were
Paul, this is gonna be a nice one. It's gonna be a nice payout, man. I say we're gonna get $80. $80 for a buck.
And ridden to victory by Rashad Knights.
Well, I hope you're right.
There's so many people have the 7 on the top, you know, judging by the picks, you know.
I think we're only going to get about 66.85.
Oh, wow, look at that.
66.85. How about that?
How about that? Look at that. Right on the Price is Right. Exactly. You win the $100.
Yeah,
And
I just got it out of my ADW.
Yeah. Still not bad. 66.85.
That shows you that I bet it myself because
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I did too. Exactly.
Oh goodness.
Good job, Paul. Good job, everyone who followed along there.
After the final race, be sure to head up to the clubhouse.
Yes, head up to the clubhouse.
Crazy hour, beer, shots, and wine, just $5.
All right, Sean, the bankrol's updated. You ready?
Yep.
145.75.
Can't lose tonight, folks. Only winners in the Tuesday night lights.
Only winners in the lounge. And it's the Tuesday version, but it's the lounge.
It is, yeah. Did I say the lounge?
No, you said Tuesday night lights, but I'm saying I'm just saying that I think in my mind it is only winners in the lounge still.
Yeah.
But look at that dollar high five.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost 4,000.
Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Kathleen, very much.
Kathleen, appreciate that.
Nick Ricciardi, 3,900.
We had a couple good shows back to back here last Thursday.
Yes, exactly. We're liking this.
4 straight wins. We've got that. Is that 3 or 4 wins tonight? That's 4. That's 4 wins tonight.
Yeah.
6 races. We'll take that. And Sean, this will be yours to close it out.
Yeah. And what are we at? 145?
145. You got whatever you want to bet.
All right.
Sean's going $70 to win and place.
Yes, exactly. Notice interesting here, the 6 is 6 to 5 morning line and is what do you call it? 6 to 1 on the board right now. Interesting. All right, where's that? 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay, look at this, Tim. You ready for this? I'm going to set a Tuesday night record. Okay, I'm going to set a Tuesday night record here, and I don't like the 2, right? So I am going to hit the button now. I'm not even going to wait to see the horses. I'm doing a $4 exacta 7-all. I'm letting giving everybody full time just to.
Nick, no, I am not alive in the pick 4. The one that killed me was that one horse that won. I had the 3 and the 9 in that race and did not put the 1 in. But I would have had the other 2 legs, obviously. But
yeah,
frustrating. Did not have that 1. I was against that one. It's all right.
It's all good.
All good.
It's all good, man. We're still winning. We are still winning in the lights.
I will say I've got a $2 pick 3 going to this one. So
okay.
And I've only got 1 horse.
What did you like here, my friend? Bobby D's got 2-7 with 5-6-7.
I just think the 7's going to be tough in here, Sean. It's Prairie Drifter just looks really good. Speed is holding up front. We just saw it again in that race. This is your speed in the race, and it just looks like I know we're 8-5 here, but I just think that this horse is going to be really tough. Just the one that makes the most sense to me. I will tell you that the horse that's going to be closing up is going to be the 6 with White Hole.
That's what I like, but it's just I just think tonight if he's way too far back, I just don't know how you close that much.
I agree. This horse is definitely going to be coming from the clouds, so you have to wonder if that's going to be anything that can get up for second tonight. And with the way things have been going, I like the play in here because there are a few horses that were going to be closer that could get a piece at a price here. So.
Yeah, everybody's yeah.
And then of course after the 6, I had it kind of chalky. I did have the 2 as my next pick.
Yeah, interesting. Both guys picked the 2. Nobody picks the 7. I think that's interesting.
I had 7, 6, 2.
I understand that. Neither one even picks the 7.
Yeah, exactly.
What do they know? Is there info that we haven't been told? Does this horse only have 3 legs?
And I don't see the 3 either.
No. I must be handicapping the wrong race.
I'll tell you a horse that I liked a little bit, that I like more than their 3 is, if I was giving you a 4th pick in here, I think the 5 Anti-Reen has a shot.
Yep, no doubt.
So this is another one for Lise Pruitt getting Patterson up, and look at this horse. I mean, so claimed 3 back, right? And then that group that lost the horse claimed it right back. And then the group that had claimed it, that lost it, claimed it right back.
Yeah.
And it's just like this horse just keeps going back and forth, and it's just.
Yeah.
So it goes from the Gorno barn to the Constant barn, back to the Gorno barn, and now Lise Pruitt. So.
Yeah. So the 7 is the favorite in the pick 5. If this helps anybody. The 2 is the second favorite. No, excuse me. The 6 is the favorite in the pick 5. And he's 6-1 right now. The 6-7-2 in the pick 5. In the pick 4, it is 2-6-7. No, 2-3. 7.
Yeah, Mike, the thing to me about the 4 is the 4 is really cheap speed and is going to be backing up badly. And it's like the 7 doesn't have to pass the 4. The 4 is going to pass the 7, going the other way.
Yeah. I have a funny feeling the 7 will go for the lead.
I think there's a good chance of that, Nick. The 7 just goes out and goes gate to wire.
I that's what I'm hoping. Yeah. So no, I'm just wheeling Paul. I'm just doing 7 and all. I'm not doing all 7. I'm just doing up front. So he can't come in second. He's got to win.
Yeah. So So it is a key, Paul. Technically, it's just not a key
Yeah.
box.
Right. Right. This is a key. Yes. Yeah.
All right, let's go out winners. I mean, we're going out winners either way. So this will be a what, $28 play.
Yep. So 117. Winners on the night again.
And we'll just be adding to that here.
Yep. Hold on.
Let's take a look here, Sean, and see which one we want into the 7. Let's go take a look. So right now, looking at the exacta probables with the 7 on top. We need that 7-4, Mike.
Yeah, 7-4. That'd be
The
great.
7-4 for $2 pays $2.22.
Wow.
We would have it for 4. We'll take that.
But they that exactly. What's the lowest one?
7-6,
Is what?
which is 20 for 2, 10-1.
Okay, that's still not bad. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and we would have that twice. So
Yeah. There you go. Still make money. Oh, one more time. What is it?
here we go. Last time of the night. Riders up time in the Tuesday night light version of the cocktail lounge.
Yep, absolutely. Over 234 people tonight. Thank you to everybody. Going out winners tonight, regardless of the outcome.
Although I will say that for that many people watching right now, they need to definitely jump over and punch the like button on YouTube.
Like button, folks.
We're a
Jump
little
over to
low.
that
We're a
site
little low.
and press the lights. Johnny Butt says the 4 has got it. 40-1. I like it. As long as he got second.
We will definitely take a 7-4.
Yes, absolutely.
7-4 paying $200.
My birth year, absolutely. Yes, my bet is 28. Yep, Paul. No worries, bud.
Yes,
no worries.
Paul, 28.
$28. Yep. Here they come out. This is track. I don't think my 7's going to go off favorite either.
You think the 2 is?
Mm-hmm. I think the 7's going off like 5-2. UTR
7-6 is still holding as the lowest exacta at 21. The 7-2 would be 28.
Look at this, like a European horse. No handler. There you go.
We don't need no
Ethan's
stinking pony.
Is Ethan betting Ethan's animal?
Ethan, come on, you got to have money on the 3.
Ethan, at least $2 across. Aunt Irene.
Look, the 5 couldn't afford a pony either.
No, exactly. Look at this. 6. Look at this. All the ponies went home.
I guess.
What happened here? Where'd all the ponies go? Must be a pony strike.
They were the sleepy time pick, Sean. They're headed back to the barn.
So, Neil's got a 6-7-2-1 try box. Good luck, Neil. Charming Charlie. See who's got the double, yeah. Double, yeah. Here's the doubles. 26. Pick 5. The 4 and 40. One is that? Is that? Oh, that's okay. That's the one that pays the most. Huh. Nick, if this comes in 7-4, I may scream.
I'll scream with you, Nick.
Yeah, we'll all scream for ice cream. 1 minute to post. Now we're up to 2-1. I think the 2 will go off 8-5. That's my prediction.
A second ago, Sean, the favoritism and the exacta probables dropped from the 7-6 to the 2-6.
Yeah.
Then it flipped back over to 7-6, and now both of them are paying the exact same, 23.80.
Wow.
But it's funny because you've got the 7 over the 6 and the 2 over the 6, but you don't have the 7-2. That's what's the funniest is that one pays quite a bit more.
Yeah, that's what is.
It's just funny.
This is where you just hedge and put 5, like 10 to win a place in the 6. If he beats you.
And now, right as I said that, the 7-2 flips over to the favorite.
Tim is moving the needle in more ways than one here.
It's just really funny. Say something, and then there it happens.
Zero minutes to post. They're in no hurry. 5 and 6 to win. Exact the box 5, 6, 7. Good luck, Jay. Tom's rooting for Ethan. 2 to win on the animal, Ethan. There you go. Is Ethan still with us? Zero minutes to post. I give them credit up there. I talked to them, and they're trying to get their races done a little bit earlier now. 10 doing 8 leading trainer. Okay, there you go, Zim. Yeah, absolutely. Ethan, we were asking earlier, do you have 2 across and Ethan's animal?
You need to have the 3 in here, Ethan. Come on. Ethan's animal. Two minutes to post. Classic high 5 pool over $5,000.
Over 5,000. Yep. 2 minutes to post.
I think this race is pretty simple, Sean. I'm going to play a $5 trifecta key in the 7 over the 2-6. That's all I'm playing. $10. 7 over the 2-6.
It is now post time. I can't put it on because it's the
Yes.
it's the music race, and we don't want to dare insult the people checking.
We don't have YouTube come after us again.
Yeah.
Come to get us.
think the music is done now.
Should be. Crank it up. Let's go.
There we go.
The hamsters.
Here comes big investment.
One reminder: we got a $4 exacta 7 all. Let's get this 7-4 home.
Yep.
Ponderosa Key is next.
Ponderosa aquí.
Just 2 left to load. Prairie Drifter.
That 2 is the favorite. Yep.
Now just waiting on Charming Charlie. The field is
Come on,
set
Ronaldo,
for
get this 7 right out.
Yep, gate to wire, buddy. Gate to wire. Here we go.
From the inside, big investment. Showing good early.
Are we rating tonight?
As is
Yeah,
Prairie
No,
Drifter.
that's what we said, that the 4 was going to
there
be
you go. Okay. There you go.
speed, and we'll be backing up. There's our
Yeah.
7-4. Let's get the 7 in front and just stop the race.
Yeah, there you go.
To the outside in fourth. Another
7-4 is paying $298.
Yeah.
With Ponderosa Key.
Let them run away. Let's just go. Let's get the 7-4.
Yeah, there you go.
First. About a dozen off it is the trailer. A very quick opening quarter in 24 and 3.
Pretty fast
And
for
it's big investment.
Yeah.
With the
Assiniboia
lead
for this
by 2
distance.
lengths. To the outside, Prairie Drifter. Creeping up, Ethan's Animal in third.
Let's go, Cumberbatch. There he goes. He just pushed the button. Here he goes. Look at the 7.
Come on, Ronaldo. Come on, keep this horse going, Ronaldo.
Look at the 8 coming, Sean.
Yeah, come on, 8. Yeah. Come on, Ronaldo. Come on, Cumberbatch. Come on, Ronaldo. Keep him going. Come on now. Come on, Ronaldo. Keep him going. Come on. No, he lost it. He lost it when he let the 4 go. I don't know why you would let the 4 go. You know? That makes no sense at all.
8's going to win at 9-2.
You let a 50 to 1 shot. You let a 50 to 1 shot just take it, you know? Your horse needs the lead, and you let a 50 to 1 shot just go in front of you. That shows absolutely no intention of winning. You know? Absolutely no intent. And then he goes up to 4 to 1 from 8 to 5. They knew. You said the 4 would go out with, 50. You let a 50 to 1 shot when your horse needs the lead, and you just go and you just let him go, and your horse needs to be in front. You would never see that in almost any track.
Bino with another win. He's like, I'm winning this rider's title.
Race winner. Second goes to number 3, Ethan's Animal.
I knew we were dead halfway through the stretch.
Yeah, Nick, I have no idea what happened.
No, he let the 4 go, Nick, and he knows his horse needs the lead by himself, and he just let the 4 go, which meant he had no intention of winning.
Time for the 7.5 furlongs. 135 and 3.
I'm not saying I'm just saying by trying to rate his horse, he absolutely, maybe he thought he could rate his horse somehow, and it would somehow, for the first time in his life, be able to pass something. But
the crazy thing, Ethan's Animal went off as the favorite.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah. The 2 didn't even exactly. Yeah. I didn't like the 6 at all because the 6 I just didn't like the fact it was too far back, It would be too much, no one closing
exactly.
this for me.
Yep.
I mean.
Yeah, no, look, here's the thing, and what Brandon just said is absolutely right. You can look at the 7 and you can find the faults in the ride, and I would agree with some things there. But I'll tell you what, if the 7 doesn't win the race, I've got 3 or 4 horses that I like, and I'm still not looking at the 8 horse.
Yeah, yeah. And he's 9 to 2,
Yeah, 9 to 2 off a 20 to 1 morning line. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I didn't know something.
7th. Yeah, 7th and 7th. Tired, faded, and then all of a sudden tonight we run a huge race.
Makes
Yeah,
no sense. Yeah.
Still winners though. Yeah, that's okay. Well,
Finishing third.
sorry, buddy.
5 and Irene and fifth.
We still are winners tonight though.
Yeah,
Jenny
Hot Rod,
Mack.
that's what I was just saying. That's the unfortunate thing is you look at something like this and you look at a horse that the past performances, you're struggling to say that you find anything to make you pick this horse. The horse is 20-1 on the morning line and goes off at 9-2, which just tells you this horse took a lot of money, which means somebody knew something. And you know, it's just like with somebody talking about Mattress Mac getting out of the race, getting out of the game, and talking about how there's just no integrity left in it. And I can't fault anybody who just completely gets out right now, because this kind of shit is happening at tracks across the country every night. And it just gets frustrating.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're finishing up a couple of bucks here. It's not like we lost money tonight because we didn't, but
I mean, we won.
it's just frustrating for the people that are playing the game, because you have nights like this and you can't get over the hump because of stuff like this. Nobody in their right mind, except people that were in the know, are picking this 8 and dropping him from a 20-1 morning line to 9.
Exactly. Yeah.
Makes no sense.
No, exactly. So, well, we still had an awesome night. Still winners in the Tuesday night lounge, and we had a blast with you guys, which is the most important thing of it all. Love seeing you guys, and we look forward to hoping having you guys all. Jenny Mac, huge night tonight. Nick, great night, my friend. Hot Rod, James, Ethan. Ethan's killer ran a big one there, bud. Your namesake did you proud.
Yes, James will be at Woodbine Thursday.
Yes, Woodbine on Thursday, buddy. We'll be ready to kill it. Thank you to everybody for joining us as always. You have a fabulous night, and we look forward to seeing you in the lounge on Thursday. Mike, I think Mike won the stable duel tonight. Congratulations, Mike. Exactly. We'll see you on Thursday. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you to everybody. Jane Worm, thank you, my man, as always. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, brothers.
Yeah, man.